Hi everyone, this video is all about creating an app in the Azure portal, and this app is the first step for us to be able to import chat records on an incident ticket or to be able to view service portal in Microsoft Teams itself without a need to log in into the browser. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to navigate to app registrations in the Azure portal, and I'm going to click on new registration for me to be able to register an app. So I'm going to give the same name as mentioned in the documentation. ServiceNow auth app, and then I need to specify a redirect URI, which is this one. Now I'm going to click on register. So now my app is successfully created on the portal, and let me copy this information which I'm going to need soon to configure a few other things. And now I'm going to navigate to authentication. Under authentication, I need to add a platform. Under web applications, let's click on web, and then more or less URL is going to be the same. Let's click on configure again, and then both my redirect URIs are configured now. I am going to select both access tokens and ID tokens over here. Let's click on save. Okay, so this information looks good. Now I am going to add a permission. Where it is? Okay, yeah. I need to go to API permissions, and I will click on add a permission. Under Microsoft Graph, delegated permissions, then I have OpenID permissions. Let's select all of them. Email, offline access, OpenID event profile. I'm going to click on add permissions. So all those permissions which I have selected are now added to my list, and I'm going to grant admin consent for these permissions. So I will click here, now click on yes. So I think it is configured. Okay, I think I clicked twice, that's why we were getting that error. It is already granted, as we can see in the status column. So now the next step is to expose an API. I'm going to go to expose an API, and then I'll click on add a scope. So here I need to specify my URL first, which is this one. And then I need to specify my client ID. So I'm going to copy the client ID from here. Looks like it is already present. but just to be double sure, I'm going to paste the one copied over here, and now let me click on save and continue. So then I need to specify a name for my scope. Let me give it as access as a user. Who can consent? Admins and users can consent. Admin consent, display name. Teams can access the user's profile. Admin consent description. Allows teams to call the current user. Then user consent display name, though this is optional, but we can specify something. Request on the user's behalf. Now user consent description. Teams to call this. Okay. APIs with ranks as the user. So, state is enabled, and now let's click on add scope. So my scope is successfully added now, and then I need to add a client application. So this client application ID refers to the app ID which my app is going to interact with. So for now I'm just going to add the client ID which I just copied, which is this one. And adding a client application is also complete from here. Now what's next? This part is done. Everything here also is done. So we are now complete with whatever changes we needed to do in our ServiceNow Auth app in the Azure portal. So nothing else is required to be done in the app here. All the changes which are now required are supposed to be done in the ServiceNow instance. So this completes our first step about the steps which I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that this will enable us to see our service portal in the Microsoft Teams and to be able to import chat records on an incident ticket. So this first step is complete. And thank you for watching this, and in our next video we'll continue from here and we'll try to configure things in the ServiceNow instance. Till then, take care, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe. And also, there's an error in this video which I am recording now, so if you guys can figure out before I upload my next video and add the error in the comment section, let's see how many of you can figure it out. Thank you for watching.